what is it that actually stops you? What gets in the way of you actually being your authentic self? If any of you want to share that, and then we can get started. But I am gonna speak into something specific also, but if you feel like sharing and receiving individual support, then obviously go ahead, that's what this is for. But also yes, sorry, I have stuff just coming through. People, I feel like they put me off balance. What do you mean? Tell me more about that. So you're saying people get in the way of you actually being your authentic self. So tell me more about that. Okay, so for anyone watching, if you're watching on the replay as well, also don't be afraid to leave me comments, likes. Let me know how this is working for you. It is going to work for you even if you are watching the replay, and even if you're watching the replay on Instagram. Yeah, you're still going to receive the changes. So just sit down, watch, and just say yes whenever you feel like it applies to you, or whatever you feel like you want to receive. Okay, so before we start, let's just do a general clearing for anyone watching. So can we just release any heaviness, any heavy emotions or feelings, any stress, any shock or trauma that you're carrying right now that's just ready to go right now, and anything that you're carrying that actually does not belong to you, that like is other people's stuff. Would you like to clear, release and let go of everything like that right now, and let's just replace it all with unconditional love, okay? So if you'd all like that, just simply say yes, okay? Okay. I'm going to read the comments now. What's going on around the world and taking on a lot of other people's stuff emotionally and even physically. Okay. Oh, well, that's interesting because what that clearing that we just done right now, that's going to help you release that as well. Okay, but how does that stop you from being yourself? Right? But just with that, in any way, okay, everywhere you're alone, anywhere you're alone, what's going on in the world or what's going on around you, what's going on with other people, everywhere you're allowing that to actually stop you from actually being yourself, to stop you from being happy, stopping you from being your authentic self. Can we just release whatever is creating that, and can we teach you what it feels like to actually be yourself, to be your true self, to be your authentic self, no matter what else is happening around you, no matter what else is happening with other people, and no matter what else is happening in the world. It's safe and you're allowed to and you get to, okay? So can we bring in that for you all, what that feels like, and show you all how to do that with ease. So if you'd like that, just let me say yes. Okay, and can we just clear, release and let go of any kind of anything, any energies that you're all carrying, okay? Any emotions or feelings that are not yours, they're like our beliefs as well. Any beliefs, ideas, points of view that you're actually you have attached to you, that you have taken on or absorbed from other people, that is actually not really you. Can we just release whatever is not you, and can we show you how to actually like recognize the difference between like what is yours and what is other people's? Yeah, can we show you how to actually recognize when you're actually being like something other than yourself, when you're being the energy of something else or someone else? Can we show you all how to recognize that? And can we teach you all what it feels like and show you all how to, okay, just completely like be the energy of yourself, be the energy of your authentic self, okay? Let's show you all what that feels like, and let's have Divine Source Energy download you with how to actually do that with ease and with safety. Can we? So if you'd like that, just simply say yes. Okay, so Xenia, let me know how that is. Organizations, guidelines, and keep me in fear. What do you mean by that, Rose? I don't understand. I don't get what you mean by that. If you could just tell me a little bit more about that. Okay, so something that he says tingling lightness all over. Amazing. Okay, so how can it get better than that, and what else is possible? Okay, so something that has been coming true is one of the main things I can see getting in the way of people like being their authentic selves is ultimately like it's the fear of judgment. Okay, and when you have the fear of judgment, that's obviously because at some point in your life you received some type of judgment for being your authentic self. When you were maybe at some stage in your life, maybe when you were a kid, you received these messages, you know, and you received judgment for just being you, being your authentic self. Or maybe something happened, maybe something bad happened, and it would have sent you the message that like it's not safe to be myself, you know. Or also like when we receive judgment at a young age, for us just like being in our energy, just being ourselves, being our true selves, depending on what kind of judgment you receive, that will all depend on you and kind of what your experience has been. But depending on the judgment you received, you'll create beliefs, you'll create different beliefs. Like for example, what I just heard, it's not safe to be myself. Or a very common one that I get with a lot of clients is that there's something wrong with me. You know, and then what that does is it causes you to actually build a barrier up in front of you, like, you know, build a barrier to being your true self, and you actually don't, you kind of withhold yourself, you stop being yourself, you know, because you don't feel that it's safe, or that you're afraid that you're going to receive a judgment, or you're going to be labelled, or you're going to just feel, you know, it's going to enhance that feeling, or make that feeling worse, that feeling that there's something wrong with me. Okay, so with that said, can we just go back, let's just kind of go back to all of the times, all of the places and spaces, okay, when you were younger, where you received judgment, where you received the message that it's actually not safe to be yourself, okay, or where you received the message that there was something wrong with you, and then you built up this wall between you and your authentic self, and you started to act in a way that actually made you kind of feel safer. Okay, so can we just go back to all of those places and spaces, all of those times, and can we just release all of the energy? Can we just release the shock and release the trauma and release all of the judgments that you're holding on to from any of those times? Okay, can we release all of that, whatever's willing to just go right now, and can we show you that it's all over now, it's done? So if you'd like that, just simply say yes. Right, so can we release whatever conclusions you came to in those times, whatever beliefs you created? And as I'm talking about this and you're watching, you might be remembering specific situations or scenarios or experiences you've had. Like they might be coming up within your memories now, and they might relate to this, and they might be a little bit different than what we're talking about, but they'll still apply. Okay, so you might be just you might just be remembering your own versions of like what we're talking about, but it's all still gonna apply, and it will still help you ease it up no matter what. Okay, so whatever conclusions that you created, whatever beliefs were formed, any ideas as a result of this experience, like for example, it's not safe to be myself, or there's something wrong with me. That's just two examples, but can we release all of the conclusions that you came to within those times, and can we release those beliefs now? So if you'd like that, just simply say yes. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull out those beliefs and then replace them with something more appropriate. We're going to replace them with unconditional love too, and we're going to replace them with the idea, with the knowing, with the belief that it is completely safe for me to be myself, to be my authentic self. Okay, so we're going to replace them with that. So if you'd like that, just simply say yes. Okay, and can we teach you all what it feels like to be yourself and feel completely safe? Can we teach you all what it feels like to be your authentic self and feel safe, feel comfortable, feel at ease, feel confident? Can we bring in all these feelings for you so you know what that feels like? Can we show you all how to, that it's possible for you? Yes? And that it's safe to actually embody all of these feelings right now. So if you would like that, just simply say yes. Okay. Can we also download you all with the high, like the Divine Source Energies, like highest truth and perspective as to what was actually going on in any of those scenarios where you took on those messages? You know, let's bring in the truth of those situations, what was actually going on. And what would have been going on is that whoever was passing judgment on you, or whoever was like judging you, was doing it from a place, from the space of their own belief systems, of their own experiences, and because they believe they probably have those similar belief systems, and that's just coming from their experience and their fear almost. So can we bring in the truth of that? Okay. Okay, and can we teach you all what it feels like to live your daily life, okay, without feeling like there's something wrong with you? Can we release that feeling from your energy now, from your system, from your subconscious? Can we teach you all what it feels like to live without that? So if you'd like that, just simply say yes. Okay, and can we, so let me know how that is, guys. Also, what's coming through is that sometimes we need to have some discernment. I mean, being like, we can be ourselves, we can be our authentic selves, like around people, but sometimes, I mean, it may not be the highest and best for us to be our authentic selves around certain types of people, and you can actually recognize that and know that through your own discernment, through like your own intuition. Okay, so can we actually teach you all what it feels like to know, you know, who are the people around you, who are the people in your life that you can be your true authentic self around? Can we teach you all what it feels like to have that discernment, to know, you know, who is safe to just be yourself around and who's not so safe to be yourself around? Can we teach you all what that feels like to recognize that and to know that in every situation? And if you would like that, just simply say yes. Okay, and can we teach you all what it feels like to be yourself, okay, without receiving judgment? When you know what this feels like, it means that you can attract it in more. So let's bring in that feeling for you all. What it feels like to be yourself without receiving judgment, okay? To be yourself without something bad happening. To be yourself without fear. To be yourself without being attacked. Don't know why that came true. So can we teach you all what that feels like to be your authentic self without these things happening, without anything bad happening? Okay. And let's teach you all what it feels like to be your authentic self and feel at ease, feel confident, to feel grounded, to feel safe. Let's teach you all what this feels like. Let's bring in these feelings into every cell, every atom, every molecule in our whole entire body now, okay? And if you would like to receive that, just simply say yes. Okay, and something else that's coming through around this is when we carry when we carry limitations or limiting beliefs about ourselves or about whatever, about the world, all of these limiting beliefs and these past traumas, our subconscious can hold on to them and not want to let them go, because there's some type of lesson or some type of positive learning that we're gaining from it. So it's almost like we'll try and hold on to the belief, the limiting belief, the negative belief, or the old trauma or old experience, because we want to hold on to the positive lesson, the learning, okay? And what's coming through here around this topic is that this the resounding lesson that's coming through is this was teaching a lot of you how to be accepting of others, how to just accept people for who they are, how to just let people be themselves, how to let people be their authentic selves, how to be accepting of others no matter how they show up in the world, no matter how they show up in the world, or no matter how they are. So if that's resonating with you, well, it'll most likely resonate with everyone. But let's show you all that you can actually apply that lesson in your life, that positive lesson, that you can live your life and be accepting of others. You know how to just allow people to be themselves. You know how to be understanding of others too, and accepting of people, of all people. Let's show you all what it feels like to be like that with people, okay? But without needing to carry any of these limitations that prevent you from being your authentic self. For example, without carrying the beliefs that it's not safe to be myself. So can we teach you all what that feels like? To carry forward that lesson, but without the limitation, without the past trauma. And once we bring in that download, that will help you to release. That actually allows you to fully release the belief, the limitation, or trauma. So if you would like to receive that, just say yes now. And any past trauma, any shock that any of you are still carrying within your body, within your system, from feeling not accepted, from feeling rejected for being you, can we just release all of that? Can we release any of the sadness from any past rejections or anywhere you felt not accepted, okay? Can we just release all of that now? And let's show you all what it feels like, and show you all that it's possible to be accepted and to be completely loved unconditionally when you are yourself, when you're your authentic self, when you're just you. Can we show you all that that's possible? And let's teach you what that feels like. Let's bring in that feeling, because some of you are thinking that that's not just possible. So let's just release that limitation and let's bring in the truth around that. And let's teach you what it feels like to be fully accepted and loved unconditionally for being your authentic self. And let's bring in whatever energy is required for you in order to just attract in these people for you, these people in your life. And anywhere you're not, let's clear away anything that doesn't allow you to actually recognize where that is happening now. Like, let's clear away anything that doesn't allow you to recognize all of the people that are around you that do fully accept you and love you for who you are right now, okay? And let's teach you what it feels like to be surrounded by people that love and accept you for you being your authentic self. Let's bring in what that feels like for you all now. Come here and show you how possible it is. Let's show you that it's safe to be accepted like this. Okay, and then can we just bring in a healing for you for whatever has been brought up as a result of this clearing? Can we just bring in a healing specific to you and whatever you need right now? Let's bring in a healing of unconditional love. So if you'd like to receive that, just simply say yes. Okay, Okay, so let me know how that is. How is everyone feeling after that? I don't have anything else coming through on that, so if anyone has anything else to add, let me know. But this is just one example of, this is just a brief example of how we can be blocking ourselves, carrying past traumas and limiting beliefs, getting in the way of us being our authentic selves. This is just giving you a little insight into like what you need to do. So obviously if you are somebody that feels like you are holding yourself back from being like yourself, being your authentic self, anything that has been coming up for you from watching this, and you feel like you want to step into that more, just know that that will require you to do a little bit more work, go a little bit deeper and get more specific with the experiences and the traumas that you're carrying specifically that are holding you back. There will be like more than one, basically. Like something may have come up in this session here, but there will be more to look into before you can like really just move forward, embodying your authentic self, but with like so much more ease and confidence. Okay, and that's something that I help my private clients to do by doing this work privately. So if you are interested in seeing what that would look like, by all means reach out to me, send me a message, or you can just go ahead and grab the link that I'm going to share in the comments of this live to book a complimentary free call with me, so we can connect and see how I can help you and how I can support you. Okay, see, he says more open. Amazing. Okay guys, so I'm gonna leave it at that for now. Please make sure to catch the replay and leave me comments below. Let me know how this was for you. Also, please tag anyone in this video that you feel may benefit from it, because it's going to be super powerful. And yeah, I hope you all have an amazing evening, day, night, wherever you are in the world. And I will see you all soon. Bye.